Alright, I think we're live. I haven't done this for a while, so I don't know if this is actually going to be live or not. Um, Fingers crossed that we are. I'm pretty sure we're live. I can hear myself, which is always a good sign. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if we are actually live. It's been a while. It's been a while. Just let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I am live. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, let me know how the audio is, guys. If it needs to go up or down, let me know. If the music's too loud, let me know. Again, I haven't done this for a long time, so, or I don't know how long it's been actually, but yeah, we're live. Hey guys, what's going on? Lily, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Are you still away, or are you back home now? I don't know. I think you're still away, right? Johnny, welcome. How you doing? Michael, good to see you. Been a while. Glad you're back. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't mean for it to be this long. It's life just gets in the way, I guess, sometimes, you know. I guess, you know, it is what it is. And then, like, I've done no SBG hobby since the last stream. Like, I'm being serious right now. Like, I've done no hobby since the last stream. I've done other hobby, but not SBG. I've just kind of not fallen out of love with it. I just haven't had the urge to do it, because there's been stuff that's like been holding me back, like the next Battle Games in Middle-earth series video. Like, that needs to go out. Like, it was supposed to come out every 2 weeks. I put one out in the start of January. The next one hasn't come out yet. You know, it's just timing, you know, and I you know, busy at work, and the last thing I want to do when I get home is edit videos. I guess that's, you know, part of the reason, you know. When the new models come out, you know, when the new Riders Rohan come out, I'll make videos for them. I'll do all that. Maybe that will get me back into video making again. But at the moment, I'm like really enjoying doing other hobby at the moment, like other game systems. So yeah, I guess it's kind of suffered, and I apologize for you guys, especially for those of you guys who support me as well, like with your money. So I appreciate you guys still sticking with it, you know. It really means a lot. I'm in Vietnam. Nice. Good. Personally, I've had a hobby nightmare. I could use your help. What is it? I'll help you however I can, Johnny. That's for sure. I've set up camping and get food soon. Oh, nice, Lily. Awesome. Yeah, you sound good. It's perfect. Like, yeah, the funny thing is like, the last stream, I think, was in March, and I meant to keep going, and like I said, just life's gotten in the way, unfortunately. And, you know, I've had personal stuff and family stuff going on as well. So what's also been going on is I got a new mic for the last stream. Like, saying that I'm gonna, you know, keep using it and, you know, use it for videos and stuff. But I haven't used it since the last stream, which is like, I don't know, maybe like a month or two ago now. I honestly don't know when. It's kind of funny, to be honest, though. But yeah, let me know how you guys have been. What have you guys been up to? Let me know in the chat. We'd love to know. Again, like I said, I've just been busy doing stuff. Done no SBG hobby. I've painted 3 models for SBG this entire year so far. So really good numbers there, unfortunately. But I also haven't been buying anything really for SBG. I've been doing a lot of bolt action stuff, so But like I said, I am excited for the new riders, which is why I'm doing these in today's stream. What mic is it? It's I don't know. It's a Stadium Pro. Give me a sec. It's like a Shure USB. I don't know. I got it from JB. Funny enough, Lily. So yeah, it's not too bad actually. I think much better than my old mic. I think it sounds alright. What do you think? But yeah. I've set up how's work, what might you know what I've been doing. Yeah. Yeah, so basically work essentially. You know, like I said, there's been a few things that I've wanted to get done on the channel, but there's been a few blocks that I've been trying to failing to get through essentially. So again, apologies for those things, guys. Like there's it's not that I can't be bothered, it's just that, you know, I've had other things going on, unfortunately. So yeah, it's I don't really want to talk about it, but yeah. Hey Josh, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you going? It's good to see you, my friend. Apologies for not being active and on the Discord. I've had a few things going on. Johnny says, okay, so I'm building a dweller in the dark, and I've tried to attach magnets to the arms and body pieces so I can interchange them when I want with ease. Good news, the hole drilling and magnet fitting went well. However, some magnets were glued the wrong way around. Oh no, Johnny. Oh, that sucks, my friend. And I'm guessing you use super glue. Yeah, that's a tough one. That I'm not really experienced with I've done some magnetizing before, like on my Dragon Emperor, which is now destroyed, and like a few other things as well. Like I used to do a lot with my Tyranids for 40k. So I don't really know too much about that. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat could probably help you as well. From what I know, if you glue magnets in the wrong way around, there's not much you can do, but I'm sure there is. Like if you get like a glue solvent and maybe try and use that to like maybe get the magnets out. Because you can't change it. You can't change the polarity of magnets, unfortunately. I'm sure you'd be able to do something, even if you can try and dig them out, and if you do some damage, maybe use some green stuff. Again, I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, sorry if that probably doesn't help at all. Is that the combo pack? What combo pack, Lily? I'm confused. I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Let me know, and I'll definitely answer it for sure. Still gotta come to your workplace and order something. Glowfight, welcome to the stream, my friend. Did not expect the stream this morning. Just woke up to grab a drink, so this is a nice surprise. How you been doing? I'm alive. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Still working. Just haven't been doing any hobby. SPG hobby, that is. I've been doing a little bit of bolt action stuff, but other than that, not much. I don't want to keep saying it, but basically, had a few things going on, and I just, unfortunately, I'm hoping that this is the start of things going back to relatively normality again, like a stream every week. But we'll have to wait and see. I really want to get the second episode of Battle Games in Middle Earth series out. Because I think once I do that, I'll get back into the groove of it. I need to message Cameron, which I haven't done in a while, and I feel really bad for it. But like I said, I've just had things going on. And to hopefully get together and stream another couple of games so we can keep going with that. But yeah, I've done, like I've said just before you came in, that I've painted 3 SPG models this entire year. It was Shelob, Frodo, Web Frodo, and Golem. And that's all I've done. I'm excited for the new stuff to come out. I'll definitely be doing that on stream, or stream and videos and stuff. I'll definitely make content for that kind of stuff when it comes out with the new journal. But I don't know if it's maybe because of the lack of SPG content, or just like, not much news about it. But I just haven't really been in the mood for it, and being busy at work, the last thing I want to come do when I get home is, edit videos. Editing is the worst part. I don't know, everyone says it, but editing is like, it's terrible. You don't feel like you get anywhere very quickly. But like I said, I'm maybe like a day's work finished with the second Battle Games in Middle Earth series video. But what I want to do is that, so this doesn't happen again, I want to get a few ready so that we can do the fortnightly thing like I was talking about at the start of that. So like have like 2 or 3 ready to go, and that way it'll maybe boost my my fire again to try and go back and get it back into it. So that's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, well, like I said, we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping to get the second episode out soon. But I said that 3 months ago, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. What if I tried to drill out the magnets? Yeah, that's probably the best thing you can probably do, Johnny. Just be very careful doing that. No, this is not the one with pop filter and arm lily. This is just like a standing one. It wasn't I was looking at that one. But I decided to go with this one. I don't know why. I recently bought Amon Hen and the statue head for £32 on eBay. Warhammer is 178 plus more for the head. Jeez, Michael. That's a very good price. How the hell did you get it for that price? I'm very interested in finding that out. But yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to, hobby-wise, life-wise. What have you guys been up to? There was Anzac Day here yesterday, which is a holiday here in Australia and New Zealand. I don't think it's anywhere else. That wouldn't make any sense. And I had it for my first Anzac Day off since I started working. So I relaxed yesterday and basically did nothing. I did a bit of painting for Bolt Action. That was about it. Demon Hunter, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Long time no see. My fault for doing that, but long time no see. How you doing? The boy who lived, come to die. Use AI. I'm not using AI, Lily. I don't like AI. Yeah, I think there's a whole conversation you can have about AI, and yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. I think it takes away a lot of creativity. I know there's a bit of creativity you can do with that, and there's a lot of people who do a lot of awesome creativity with that. But it's almost like 3D printing and scratch building in like miniature form. These hedges. I scratch. You guys don't know. I scratch built these from scratch. Obviously, I did if I scratch built them, but You know what I mean? Like I built these by hand. I didn't print them. They're made from green scour, flock, PVA glue, sand, bit of cardboard, and I wouldn't have the more gratification if I just 3D printed them. I don't have a 3D printer anyway, so it doesn't really affect me anyway. But I think it's kind of I think it's similar to that kind of stuff. I know it's a bit different because I know people have done a lot of AI content recently, especially for like Star Wars and things like that, and they look pretty cool. But yeah, I think everyone's got their own thoughts and opinions, but I'm kind of want to just stay away from it, to be honest, if that makes sense. But no harm or foul if you guys like that kind of stuff. And yeah, it gets scary with how like real it's becoming, essentially. I'm off to South Korea in a few days. Awesome, Lily. Awesome. AI is asked for sure. But yeah, so what I was planning, I was umming and ahhing on doing a stream tonight. Because I want to get back into it. I'm just I'm trying to force myself to get back into it a bit. So I was thinking with the new riders coming out that we may as well build the old ones, right? Makes sense. Build them up. Because with the new ones coming out, you're never going to get rid of these ones now. Like they'll be, oh, that just fell off. You're basically never going to get rid of these now. There's going to there's going to be no market for these guys. Everyone's going to want the old one, the new ones. So may as well paint them up, build them, paint them up, and see how we go. And because we're going to be using them in the battle game series, so we'll do that. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Lewis says, I wanted a 3D printer to make cosplays. I'd still be sending AD painting and assembling the bits myself. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing as well. Sorry you've had, Josh says, sorry you've had stuff going on. Hope the rest of the year is better for you. Hopefully the rest of the year will be better for MXPG too, so we can all get that excitement for the hobby back. Yeah, and like I said before, I think it's before you came in, Josh, like, I think the reason I'm so out of SPG at the moment and into other game systems, because there hasn't been anything, there hasn't been much content at all. I'm hoping with the UK Games Expo next week that we do get something. I think there will be a GW stream. I think it'll be the announced that they're going to reveal the 11th edition box set. But maybe we might get something out of there. I don't think we will. But yeah. How's your hobby been, Josh? Like I said, I've been watching some of the stuff on Discord, but I just really haven't been keeping up with it, unfortunately. What are you up to at the moment? I think you said something about Dor Amroth, right? I remember seeing something like that on the Discord. Glowfight says, been really busy lately, so I haven't focused much on MSPG. All my buddies are excited for 40k 11th edition, so I'm actually been working on that lately. Yeah, fair enough. Something that I have really been doing quite a lot now is I've been sorting out what I'm going to sell. And bloody hell, I didn't realise how much stuff, I was going to say crap, how much stuff I had. And I basically narrowed it down to whatever I need to do the battle game series, I'm keeping. Everything else I'm getting rid of. So that's how I'm looking at it. So my Khand I'm getting rid of. My Arab, like all my Hobbit stuff I'm basically getting rid of. Even like the stuff that you can't get anymore. So like the Hobbit White Council, Bilbo jumping over the log, like all my Forge World Thorin's company, and the one that you can't get anymore. I'll be getting rid of all that kind of stuff. I don't know how I'm going to price it and stuff because I'm not too sure. I don't want to be like a scalper. Like I don't want to like try and do that, but I still want to get what it's worth, if that makes sense. So like all the sets like Death of Goth Monk, Final Fate of the Witch King, all those kind of sets I've got to get rid of. Battle at Amon Hen, the old Metal Fellowship, like all the Fellowship stuff that just recently came and made order, I'm getting rid of that. Like in their original boxes, like the Orthanc and all those boxes. Yeah, I didn't realize how much stuff I had. But yeah, 11th edition. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's kind of cool. But I'm definitely out of 40k at the moment. I was into 40k really much at the start of the year. I was actually doing a slow go competition. I got some Guard and I got some Eldar and I got some Tyranids, but I'm selling them. I still got stuff like sealed in box here, like a Broodlord I've got here sealed. I'm gonna sell him off. I got some War Walkers here as well. Gonna sell them off as well. It's the hobby bug that gets to you, and you buy and buy and buy and you get it, and then like a week later you're onto something else. It's like it's the curse for us wargamers, you know. It's really it's what's great and terrible about the hobby. Orkin Freak, welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing? When do we think we'll get the new Rider pre-order will go up? I'm hoping it's before 11th edition. 11th edition is supposed to go up on the first week in June for a 2-week pre-order. So I'm hoping it's in May. Fingers crossed. It's possible. But it also, they might wait until 11th edition is over. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know, to be honest. I don't have any affiliation with GW or anything like that, so I don't know at all. I know as much as you do, my friend, unfortunately. Keen on getting the new Rohan stuff though, even though I'm an evil player. Well, you got those the Hill Tribesman stuff there as well, the new ones. Should be cool. Josh says, yes, one night at the moment I'm doing them in a different way to my other armies, so I like painting in a big batches, the same section of each model at a time, so I've got loads in the same place right now. Yeah, nice. Awesome, Josh. Yeah, I will try and get better, I will try and get back into the Discord a bit more, but I just haven't been able to show off anything because I haven't done anything. Like even my bold action stuff, I'm like doing stuff and then doing other stuff, like I've been painting my Polish infantry, and I got them to about 70% done, and then I started my German stuff. So it's kind of funny how that works. But I am making content for the other channel to do with bold action. So if you guys are a fan of bold action or other game systems, look forward to some content. You know, it's just like a side thing, you know, doing some stuff on the side. You know, filming the stuff's easy. Filming the content's easy. It's the editing that's the problem. Glowfight says, once my Emperor's Children are assembled, I've refocused on my Angmar stuff. Got a bunch of Warriors of Kharn for Christmas and want to use your painting tutorial. Oh, thanks, Glowfight. Yeah, I enjoyed painting those guys. They were fun. And I said back at the time that I was going to get like 36 of them. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen now. Like, I got all that stuff for Arnor, and like I've got Prince Aenar. No, King, or is it King or Prince? Or whatever it is. I've got Aldrak and Freysh. I've got the werewolves. The werewolves are painted. The stuff that I've got painted, I don't think I'm going to get rid of. I'll keep them. But I've got like Argadir, and Arvadui, Aranath. I've got Aldrak and Freysh. I've got a few other things as well. Not too sure. Knights of Arnor. I'm going to get rid of. You know, all these. You know, we like all those kind of things. Like, I'm going to be getting rid of, like, because there's just no point. If I need to get it, I'll just buy it again. You know. Because like I said, I've just got too much stuff. Like not trying to brag or anything, but I just don't have room. I literally have run out of room. I can't build anything more. And I got rid of my storage unit, so I don't have to pay that every month. So I'd have less room now because I have to bring it all back. So that's why I'm gonna start selling off a lot of stuff. I think May, June, July will be like a mass exodus of hobby stuff. So if you guys have got anything that you want, that you've been looking for, like that's might be niche, I might have it. So throw me a message on Discord or whatever, or on here, and we'll work something out. Demon Hunter says, just drop a message in the Discord every once in a while. We generally worry when we don't hear anything for weeks. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, like I said, it's been a hard few weeks, to be honest. I don't want to get I don't want to get into it on here. But yeah, it is nice just talking to you guys, even if I'm talking to a microphone and stuff, but you guys are listening for some odd reason. You guys are listening to me, so I don't want to get emotional and that kind of stuff, but it's like I said, I'm going to try with this stream. I'm going to try and get back to more regular content, even if it's just like a stream a week and maybe a video every 2 weeks. At the moment, all I can see me doing, because there isn't much content to do for SPG at the moment, that hasn't been done already. The things I can probably do is one stream a week, to begin with, and then the battle game series every 2 weeks. So, because I don't know what other content to do. That's the problem as well. I don't know what to do for content. I can't make news videos because there's nothing new. I can't make, it's all been done. I'm not a competitive player, so I can't make competitive videos because I don't want to lie to people or misinform them, because there's a lot better players than me out there that do a lot better content on that kind of stuff. I don't go to tournaments because I'm too busy at work, so I can't make tournament reviews, even though I'd love to do that kind of stuff. I'd love to go to more tournaments. So if you guys got anything that you think I could do, let me know. Would love to know what you guys would love to see on the channel. I'd love to do more terrain, but again, I've just got no room. But yeah, I think the big thing I'm going to be focusing on is the big thing I'll be focusing on for this channel is the battle game series. I think that'll be the big focus for the foreseeable future, because again, like I said, I don't know what to do, if that makes sense. If you guys got any content ideas, let me know, because I want to make content that you guys want to watch, essentially. So yeah. Hey Ozzy, how you doing, dude? We're here for you, mate. Hey, thank you, dude. I did see you message me on Discord, Ozzy. I'm sorry I haven't gone back to you. I will get back to you, dude. Hopefully this week. I just haven't been on Discord. I have, I just haven't, seen a thing here and there. But yeah, so, God, how long has that been? That was half an hour of just me rambling. I guess we should build some models, right? Alright, so, like I said, we've got the new riders coming out, so we may as well start building some of these guys. I kind of want to do... I wanted to do like a comparison video too when the new ones come out. I don't know if you guys like to see that kind of stuff, but maybe we can do something like that. Considering that from what we know, the horses, all 6 horses will be separate, will be different. The riders, like, the weapons are interchangeable, the riders are interchangeable, so I don't know if they're gonna have like a like these ones. They're probably not gonna have like a pole up their bums, having a good time, but you know they might have something similar. Hey Glassney, how you doing, mate? Good to see ya. I just like here listening to your chats and seeing you paint or build. Also, hello, my friend. How you doing? It's good to see ya. It's been a while. I'm sorry. So yeah. You know what? I still think riders are a bit. You know, how you going? They're a bit out of date. But the horses, I really like the horses. I've always loved the Rohan horses or the Rohan horses. I think they've been. I still think the riders themselves. I think an all-mounted Rohan army now is still a beautiful looking army. And I know they're outdated. I know the new ones are coming out, but I still think they look amazing. You know. I know I'm probably just sentimental, to be honest. I'm more sentimental, I think, than anything. I think. Glassy, not too bad. How are you doing today? I was very busy at work today. And it's gonna be a very busy day tomorrow because it's a public holiday. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But then I've got Tuesday and Thursday off this week, which is nice having two different days off and not in a row. I prefer that, actually. Call me crazy, because it kind of breaks your week up a little bit, which I kind of like. Doesn't feel as long, I guess. Also got some new clippers, guys. My old clippers broke 2 weeks ago, so I had to go get some new ones. Cool story, bro. I don't know why I told you guys that, but there you go. Anyway, there's part of my brain for you. I think they won't be as easy to clip out as the new ones. I've got a feeling. Fingers crossed the heads aren't in two pieces like the other ones. That was a bit fiddly. But you know, I'll take that for the new sculpts if that's what it takes to get new sculpts. I'll take that. Because I think the last video I did was about the new stuff. And the last stream I did was the Adepticon reveal. So now that we've had time to a couple of months now, I guess. I can't remember when it was. To not progress it, but let's sink in. What do we guys think? What do we guys think of the reveals? Like I said, I know it's been a while since it's happened, but I haven't been live and I haven't done my content. So now that we're here, what do we guys think? I was actually planning on doing a stream that Sunday, but it never ended up happening. Are you guys excited for the new stuff? Are you planning on getting them? Not planning on getting them? Do you think they look crap? Do you think they look amazing? But I definitely don't think they'll be as quick as this to cut out on the sprue. Alright, so those are the riders cut off. Demon Hunter says, I'm really tempted to buy I'm really tempted by the new Rohan command. Yeah, the captain himself I think is awesome. He's got an awesome beard, that guy, I think. The riders are just awesome. I've got no really good lighting at the moment, so this is going to be interesting. Watch me cut myself and blood go everywhere. But yeah, I think the riders are amazing. Obviously, they were much needed. I think that definitely means that we're gonna get some other stuff soon. Well, not soon, but eventually. I definitely think we're gonna get some other updated sculpts. Because I always said, if they ever bring out, now that we've got new foot infantry Rohan, that if they ever brought out new riders, that I think they'll do the other ranges at some point. I'm not saying this is like, going to be happening next year or this year, but a few years time, 2, 3, 4 years time, I think we're definitely going to see other ranges come out. Which is exciting. I definitely think that will happen now. The next ones I could see, the most... Not optimum? I guess optimum, yeah. But I think the most logical next step would be orcs. Because they go into so many different armies. I was definitely happy with what we got from Adepticon. I think what we got was cool, but I was expecting something more. Like looking back, like new riders, I kind of expected something along those lines of getting the new command packs. I didn't expect that, but it would make sense, because I think there's definitely going to be like a new battle host box at some point. I reckon. I definitely think there'll be some conversions for the Rohan command sets to be on mounted. I definitely think that'll happen. Josh says riders were needed, so I'm glad they got them. Potentially the most exciting thing was that command set adding new war gear for the hillmen. New war gear. What was new war gear? I remember you saying something about that. I'm not sure what it was though. Demon Hunter says riders are ace, but I already have 12 old ones painted, another 12 needing to be painted. Yeah, it's the same with me, Demon Hunter. I think I got like 36 of them all up. But that doesn't answer the question, are you going to be getting some new ones? I think the reveals were very nice. The command sets look good, and I hope foreshadowing a similar thing for all armies. I definitely think the big four would probably get them. And I think Mordor will be next. I think they'll get at least new orcs, and probably an orc command set. Like, again, not saying this year or next year, but possibly Hunt for Golem, actually. I reckon you could probably see them for Hunt for Golem, which is the end of next year, so probably the start of 2028. So maybe this time in 2 years we might be having new orcs, which should be cool. Opens up options for other eyes or even heroes to maybe get some stuff back they lost in the new edition. I think it's very similar to what happened in 40k in 10th edition. You lost a lot of stuff, and then at the end of the edition you started seeing it come back. Now, no, it's obviously going to be different for SBG, but in 40k at the start of 10th edition, end of 9th, start of 10th, you had a lot of stuff going to Legends, a lot of stuff going away, even during the middle of the edition. Like Yarrick, classic example, Commissar Yarrick. He went away, basically said he died. Everyone thought he was dead. People thought he wasn't. And now he's back with an awesome new plastic model. So those kind of things can happen. And so with SPG, when we lost a lot of stuff that even was in the books, such as like, you know, Malher, which are in the books, are in the films, maybe not in the books, but definitely in the films, but still went away to Legends. It doesn't make any sense. But maybe that's for foreshadowing stuff, or it may, you know, maybe it's just something completely different. Glowfight says, I think the reveals were very nice. The command sets look good, and I hope foreshadow a similar thing for armies. Yeah, exactly. Also want 2 times Dunedain of the North and 2 times Rangers of the North, says Michael. They're cool models. They're definitely cool models. I think the Rangers are much nicer than the Dunedain, but Josh says the film's core 4 will get the first updates, I'm sure, so Gondor, Mordor, Orcs and Uruks would be my next bet for new troops. I agree. I definitely agree. Which is interesting because elves are definitely one of the big ones for GW. That elves get a lot of love because they're probably one of the most, if not the most popular faction in SPG, I would say, because of how good they are. Like elves are always mostly good. So I could definitely see them coming. But again, I hate to say it, and I know they're not connected to it whatsoever. I know Josh doesn't like me saying this. I don't think we're going to see anything High Elf related until Rings of Power is finished. I just have a feeling. I've said this ever since it started coming out. And Season 3 is going to be coming out at the end of this year. So that gives us 2030 will be when Season 5 and the whole series finishes. So that would make 2031 the 30th anniversary for Fellowship. You might get new High Elves then for the 30th anniversary. Which I know seems a long way, which is 5 years away. But the 20th anniversary was 5 years ago. Which doesn't seem that long. You know, even though it was 5 years ago. I actually I recently had the it was like 2 months ago now. I recently had the 5th anniversary for the channel, guys. Since I put out the first video on the channel, 5 years ago, which is kind of crazy. I was planning on doing something for it, but I never ended up doing anything for it. But oh well. Demon Hunter says, did you see the price for Yarrick? €39 for basically regular human. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't see it, but it doesn't surprise me, to be honest, which is sad. I don't know what that's in Australian dollars, but... like, with the lighting, I really can't see mold lines, but I know they're there. It's the old Riders, of course they have mold lines. I just can't see them properly. Which is fine, we're just chatting and goofing and whatever. Probably took off too much there, but that's alright. Elves got a lot of love, do they? Tell that to Gilgalad's profile, my boy Celeborn's armor. But that's what I mean, Josh. Like, I think that when we do get updated Last Alliance, I think you will get your shield back. I definitely think that's a possibility. I think that Gilgalad's shield, I know it's so stupid because Gilgalad's profile has got a picture of Gilgalad with a shield at the bottom of the page. But the model doesn't come with a shield. I think that's the entire reason why it happened. So I think when we do get a new Gilgalad eventually, I think he will be sculpted with a shield and he'll get a new profile for it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I know it's stupid. Celeburn's armor, I don't know what happened there. I honestly don't know what happened there, because he has a model for it. But I guess it's because he never uses armor in the films. I'm guessing. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, you only ever see him unarmored in the films. Which I know is stupid. Just playing some Battlefield 6, haha, still enjoying it. Isn't this like something... They just recently announced some big stuff for Battlefield? I think I saw the trailer for that. Like the developer update or something. It so much reminded me of BF2. I was like, oh, why? DICE, why? I actually recently... Like I was telling you about how I got rid of my storage unit. And part of that was bringing all the stuff back, and all of that I had my my Xbox One X or One S or whatever it is. So I now have a console again, and I downloaded Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, and I was playing that a bit last week, and yeah, it's fun. I got 3 days off for Lego Batman, so we'll enjoy that. Oh, okay, cool, Ozzy. I don't know, does that come out soon, or? Need to get back into BF6. Me and my group have been back in OW lately. Enjoying it. Again, but I missed Battlefield. OW. Old World? You playing some Old World, Josh? OW. I don't know what that is. I'm sure you'll tell me. I miss BF2, guys. I really miss BF2. That was so much fun. It's so stupid for shutting it down. And not making a BF3. The curse of Battlefront 3. Like, it's just a license to print money. Like... Oh, Overwatch. Okay, thanks, Josh. I've never played it, so I don't know. Glowfied says, I wonder if Hunt for Golem will include Eladin and Elra here. It would be nice to see them get new sculpts. Oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? They, like the announcement thing with, my boy Lee Pace coming back as Thranduil. I'm sure Josh is very excited about that. New Thranduil sculpting coming. I didn't realize that the guy that's being cast as Aragorn is the same guy who's in 50 Shades of Grey. Like, it's weird. But I actually saw like I think it was like AI or something, but it was like him like in like Aragorn get up. He actually looked alright actually. If he actually plays the part well, like, you know, I'm fine with. Obviously, I'll miss Vigo, but you know, I can look past that. If he portrays the character well, is what I'm most wanting, essentially. If he portrays Estelle well, or Aragorn, then I'll be happy. And see if Gildor appears on stream when the Barrow Downs film comes out. Yeah, I reckon that's probably... If they are doing a Barrow Downs thing, I definitely think they'll bring in Gildor. They'll bring in everyone that wasn't in the film. So they'll bring in Tom and Goldberry, they'll bring in Gildor, they'll bring in... They'll probably even bring in the freaking... Oh, what do you call it? The Old Forest. Willow. Old Man Willow, probably. Can't wait for them to bring out a kit for Gil-galad with a shield in the kit, but no option to put him on it. Can you imagine? Oh, I'd love to see Josh's reaction if they bring out like a new Gilgalad and they don't give him a shield. That would be fucking hilarious. I'd love to see Josh's reaction. Poor Josh. Let's clean up some shields. There's 15 people watching, guys. How you guys doing? Make sure to say hi in the chat. You guys are just chilling out. What's going on? Is my voice soothing today for some reason? Oh yeah. Did I just freak people out? Probably. Watch the numbers drop. Josh says the Rivendell twins as the 2-pack Club the Rohan Heroes would have been so good. I love a Children of Elrond 3-pack. Elrond and the twins all footed mounted. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like new, yeah. The twins would be awesome. Do you reckon they could be in Hunt for Gollum? Oh no, they wouldn't, because they wouldn't be a part of it, really, would they? But I'd love to see him in like a film of some description sometime. They did the roadmap for this year. Actually, looks sick. Yeah, for Battlefield. Yeah. Arwen and the twins would be an awesome pack. Yeah, they would be. Loving you, Arwen. Love Arwen. Love Arwen, I love Liv Tyler. She still looks great. Shouldn't say that. She still looks like the elven. She still looks like an elven princess. I will say that. Actually, so does Kate, to be honest. What do you guys think? Do you reckon Kate Blanchett's going to come back as Galadriel for Hunt for Gollum? I'm not sure. Could they pull it off? Hashtag one last time. Because I know Hugo Weaving said he wouldn't. He's not coming back because he's too old. He said, which is a shame. I reckon Orlando's going to come back as Legolas. That would make sense. It just hasn't been announced yet. There's rumors that the 4 hobbits will be there. So we already know Frodo's there. And I reckon what they're going to do is that because of what's happening in the summer, that little sneak peek that we had, and I love that Peter's actually going to, like, they're going to be doing like the production vlog again, which would be cool. So I might even be able to like break that down for some videos, for some content. I don't know if you guys would like to see that. Let me know. But I reckon what they're going to be doing is they're going to be shooting some scenes while they're there. So like they'll probably shoot Ian's scenes if he needs to be in the other film, which would just make sense. But who knows? Maybe I'm probably just making it up, to be honest. But you know what? The journey between the Shire and I guess the Prancing Pony is not a movie I would have thought they would make. I think I said this before. I would love them to make like something that's not even been touched on yet. So like the war in Angmar or something like that. The dwarves. You know, you wouldn't even need any characters from the Lord of the Rings. So you could just make it, because like they're completely different characters, you know. Or something in Harad. You know, something in the Eastern realms, or you know, something along those. You don't need, you know, expand. You don't need the actors that we know and love. May 19th for Lego Batman says Aussie. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you enjoy it, dude. I'd love to see your reaction, Josh. Excited for May 1st. One birthday. Gonna buy 6 Rohan Mounted Knights, 12 White Riders, and I know I'm getting 12 Fellites. Awesome, Michael. Well, happy birthday for May 1st, which is next week. The 3-pack would be insane, and also 3 heroes are really useful this edition, so it would be fitting. I mean, there is precedent. We had have a 3-pack of heroes before, but even though they're plastic, I mean, it's possible. My favorite new... I thought that said chair for a second. My favorite new Char is definitely not Halbrand, who they will kill off so he couldn't actually be Halbrand. Halbrad. Definitely not Halbrad, who they kill so it could actually be Halbrad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand that. War in the North with more Witch King stuff and seeing Glorfindel would be peak. Imagine Henry Cavill as Glorfindel. Just picture it. I could see him as Glorfindel. What do you guys think? Or am I missing someone here? Patrick Walsh, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hey, hope the mojo comes back soon. Can't wait for the SPG magazine throwbacks. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I'm sorry. It started in January. It was supposed to come out every 2 weeks, but just unfortunately stuff's come in the way. I hope to have episode 2 out soon. I said that 3 months ago. But I really hope for it to come back soon. Yeah. Well, thanks for chilling out, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, also seeing Gondor's army actually looking good on the screen, not just able to get smashed up as they charge and break the Witch King's army with the elves. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, yeah, like the Angmar Wars, like you would need. Technically, is Elrond part of it? Is Elrond and Galadriel part of that though? I don't think Galadriel is. Elrond could, possibly is. I'm not sure though. Demon Hunter says there's a new ranger character in Hunt for Gollum called Halvrad or something really on the nose. You just know he's gonna die because Halbrad canonically lives. Maybe he is Halbrad in disguise. I mean, technically Halbrad would still be with the Rangers when Aragorn goes off and tries and finds Gollum, so... It's gonna be curious how they play it out. If they were going to go down this route, I would have loved to have seen like a young Aragorn movie, like a Thorongil movie, like him helping Thengel, and then going down and going to Ecthelion and helping him with the Umbar. Oh, that'd be cool. Seeing like a young Denethor. That'd be kind of cool. A young Jon Noble. Elrond's involvement in that overall war was only defending Rivendell as the Witch King sends orcs there, I thought. Yeah, that is true, actually, Josh. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't be in it much at all. So, yeah, that could work. Buongiorno. Hello, Ricky. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Again, my bad, because I haven't been around. How have you been? Why are you so damn productive, Ricky? It's making me feel bad. I would never let anyone feel bad for being productive with a hobby. Alright, that one's done. It's really bad lighting, I can't see the mold lines. But yeah, how you been, Ricky? Good to see you. Like, honestly, I was hoping for something better. Well, not better, but something different than the Defense of the Westfold journal. I was hoping for something a bit better than that, but... Again, not better, but just different than that. I was not expecting that. I was expecting the announcement of a new journal, but not that. I'm good, cheers. I hope you're well. I'm glad to see you streaming again. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry it's been a while. I really appreciate you guys, like, you know, you, Josh, everyone else, you know, that continues to support, even though the content's been stale and not there. I really appreciate it. The hardest... Just gotta start doing it, mate. Once the ball starts rolling, to be back on it. Hardest is starting again. Yeah, I know the hardest part is getting back onto it. I just had a lot of crap going on recently, so it's just been exhausting, and just not physically but mentally exhausting. So, what's up with the old Rohan? So we got the new ones coming out, so got to get these guys done, you know. And I'm going to be using the old guys in the Battle Game series. I won't be using the new guys in there, because that's not the point. And the Riders turn up in issue 14, so they're relatively early on. So... I don't know if I got your reactions from it, Ricky, but what do you think of the new Riders? Will you be picking any up? Trying to get the best lighting for these freaking mold lines. Yeah, they're going to be a bit more tricky than that. Than a single piece model like that. The new ones, I reckon. Let me Looks like a devious little mod line in there. I see ya. I see ya. But I've been loving my history at the moment, especially like World War II stuff. I've been really delving into it. And like I've just been, getting into, just doing more and more bolt action stuff. I've just been really enjoying it. Yeah, this. Oh, do you guys want to see a work in progress? I don't know if you guys will see this properly, actually. You guys see that? You guys see that properly? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna focus properly, is it? No. Oh well. Hopefully you guys saw that anyway. Of course, gorgeous. They look exactly how I imagine they would. Yeah, I love that the little like a celebration when they were announced. It was kind of cool. I was hoping for a plastic gambling / hammer combo pack with a nice banner so you don't have to do the dreaded freehand. Yeah, that's true, eh? I do have, oh my god, it's so dusty. I do have, gambling and hammer to do at some point. For the series. Looking good. Palm looks excellent as well. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm making a video out of it for the other channel. Being like I was saying before, like it's just making videos. Filming videos is the easy part. The hard part, or the one I don't like is the editing process. So I film lots of stuff for videos, but then I just don't edit them. So like the one I'm doing at the moment is I'm working on like 5 videos at the moment for the other channel to like just try and build up a catalog before I release them. And so this one is painting like my first models using the historical paint sets, the German paint set from Army Painter. So the historical ones. So just using the paint in that set, and it's working out so far. Because I was thinking, like, if I'm starting a new range of models, like I've delved into bolt action in all 3 editions, but I'm firming my foothold into bolt action now, doing this. I may as well start like a new paint range, right? That just obviously makes sense. So like. It's like my work in progress on my Polish as well. I've got like most of them up to like this stage, which is like 70% of the way done. But then I moved over to Germans. I bought the Pacific and Band of Brothers World War II double pack for £25. It's pretty good, Michael. Such a great series. Both of them are so good series. They'll peak. Still are peak, to be honest. I watch them at least once a year. I need to pick up the new Soviet naval stuff. Got to spill the new Japanese as well. They look fantastic. Lord, I really upping their plastic. Yeah, they really are. They really are. Like I got some of the German veterans. Like they are, excuse my French, fucking incredible. Like, I don't know if you guys can probably see that, but like, the detail on that is like crisp. The guy I showed you before, he's like one of the early plastic Germans. He's the Blitzkrieg Germans. But I always got plans, right? So the plan for the other channel, right, is to do like a massive like World War II campaign kind of thing. But because I don't have anyone around here that plays Bolt Action, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a narrative cinematic battles. If that makes sense. So I play with someone online, kind of like what me and Cameron do for Battle Games in Middle-earth. And I'm thinking of maybe doing that for also SPG games as well. I might do like a mini, like a very simple, small scenario to like as a proof of concept, and do like a very cinematic, like narrative reports, and like going through like every battle that like I've gone through. I've done a lot of like history deep diving recently into what I need to do, and let's just say for the first day, so September 1st, 1939, because I'm not going back and doing like, I was thinking about doing the Japanese invasion of like the Indochina, like Manchuria, but I don't think I'm going to go that far back just yet. But these are the scenarios so far, and that's just from the 1st of September that I've made. I've also done times as well when they actually take place. That's just from the first day. There's about 30 scenarios just from the first day. So yeah, I've had a lot of warlord orders at the moment. Yeah, I'm really, really into World War II at the moment, if that makes sense. It's understandable, dude, but which reason why I don't commission paint, as I know it killed my motivation. I'm very much hobby and jobs are two separate things in my opinion. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Ricky. I think I was also just saying before, like, I was saying, like, I think it's also the lack of news and the lack of releases for SPG has kind of like slowed down my progress as well. And that's I think why I'm so much more into Bolt Action at the moment, because they do have like a steady release schedule. Like, I don't know if you saw, Ricky, but they released the Commonwealth, Armies of the British Commonwealth book yesterday. With new Gurkhas and, yeah, the guy and the... Oh, this looks so good. Can't wait to get to that point. And they announced they're getting rid of metal guns, which is amazing. They're going to plastic guns, which is mental. Which is kind of funny because I just bought a load of metal guns, like artillery pieces. So that's kind of funny, but it's going to take them a while to do it anyway. Alrighty, let's cut off these horses. Michael says, I bought something really cool. The prison that Bad the Dragon slays is held in. Really, Michael? Is that like a 3D print, or how'd you get that, dude? Put it in the Discord. Let me look at it in the Discord. Love to see it. I don't have to tell you guys about the cool thing about this these horses, right? Like how to change them up. I think for this batch we're just gonna do the same, just the standard ones. The slow race schedule for SPG does 100% impact my excitement at times. Part of the reason I also starting to get into like Halo Flashpoint. Yeah, are you enjoying that, Josh? Like, have you played any games of it? I saw it when it first came out, and I was like, ooh, but I have too much already, as you know. I'm doing a massive exodus of my collection over the next few months. So, like I said, if any of you guys are looking for anything in particular, let me know and we'll sort something out. Anything that I basically have painted already, mostly. Stuff that I need for battle games, for the battle game series, is what I'm keeping. Everything else is going. I'm gonna have to make some hard choices. Oh, you built it, Michael. You from scratch? Oh, definitely put it up on the Discord, dude. I definitely want to see that. I got the email the other day. They look fantastic. Definitely getting my hands on them. Yeah, they look awesome. I'm interested in what they do after the Armies books. Like, are they going to go back to doing theater books, or... Because that's like scenario books, essentially. Done a little taser for it, but not a taster for it, but not a full game. Didn't stop me buying the new Noble Team and another small squad. The game seems alright from, I'm guessing from what you played. Awesome. I saw there was the Company of Heroes board game. I don't know if you guys have ever played Company of Heroes online, but it's such a good RTS game. It's like a World War II RTS game. And these guys have made like a tabletop version of it, and it was on Kickstarter, like the next wave of it. I was so tempted to get into it. Like, I've wanted to get it for a while, and now it was on here. Like, you can get like the whole thing, but I didn't end up getting it. I was like, oh, I can't do it. How are the models for it, Josh? Like, are they like, I'm guessing, well, they're plastic, or I assume so. What's the, what are they like? Are they like Space Marine size, or? Space Marine. Do I have it here? Ricky, do you want to see my recent order from Warlord? So I got some freebies obviously from him because that's what the awesome guys at Wardlord actually do. This all of it. This was my recent order from him. All that. And I've got my cart ready to go again on the website. There's like 10 things in there. They were originally pre-assembled that you can play out of the box. The details were okay, but with the latest Hero release, they've been done in this resin and you self-symphonistic. Oh, cool. Interesting. So pre-built. So yeah, one of those games. Okay, interesting. There's that like I guess it's easy if you just want to like play out of the box, right? Barely any cleanup, no warped weapons, etc. No gaps when you get them out, get them to. Well, that's pretty good. I don't mind them having to be assembled now with the new resin, as the sculpts are a million times better and we're already used to the hobby. Fair enough, Josh. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, I love getting the freebies. Haha, you gotta paint all that before you can order again. Them's the rules. Well, think about that. I've got another 2 boxes like that. Yeah, these freebies. So one of them's just extra bases because I needed them for because I got some of the Cromlech Polish stuff as well, just to see what it's like. And these freebies were Waffen SS, but they're mid to late war ones, so I can't use them yet. They'll be in my pile. But I've got like heaps of freebies from them. I've gotten like German Grenadiers, US Airborne, US Rangers. I've gotten some Napoleonic stuff, like red coat ones, like the epic scale ones. Yeah, they're awesome. I've got like the loyalty points system is freaking cool as well. I've got like 1,000 points already, which is kind of crazy. So I can get some stuff cheap soon. I completely missed the sprue sale as well. It's like a massive sprue sale that was going on a few weeks ago. I don't know if you saw that, Ricky. And I saw that. I was like, oh, I'll get some more veteran Germans, infantry, but I missed it unfortunately. They were sold out. How long does it take from Warlord to ship to Australia? It's actually not too bad. I love the little kangaroo thing as well, Ricky. That's funny. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. I'm pretty sure that one, I ordered it. I think I ordered on like a or no. It would have been on a Wednesday or I ordered it. And I think it arrived the following Friday. So it took like 9 days or something like that. And I saw the shipment and I was like, no way it's going to get like... Because like it got here in like 2 days, the shipment. Which is crazy. It was going through like... I was watching the tracking. It was like going through like Paris and it went through freaking... was it Paris? Vienna? Then I went to Singapore. Yeah, it was interesting. And I always get enough so I don't have to pay like the free shipping. Because like, you know, what's the point otherwise? Because they're quite slow here compared to most companies. Really? Well, the thing about I know the stuff about Warlord is that when because they have a lot of stuff in stock at them, like, you know, but a lot of the stuff that they do, they also make it to order. So like when your order comes in, they actually do make that. I know that for a fact. Like when I get to the UK, I definitely want to do a tour of Warlord. That'd be cool. Because they do that as well. Warlord reminds me of what GW used to be. You know what I mean? Like GW back when it was like in the early 2000s. That's what Warlord reminds me of. Can you tell where the excitement is at the moment? What do you mean? I don't know. I've always been like a history buff. I've always loved like listening, learning about World War II. And now I can like reenact it on the table. It's like, ugh. I've played like so many different like World War II games, like RTSs and stuff, and now I can actually do it like with models. It's like, oh, yes, please. It's bound to happen when MESPG gets such a huge content gaps. Yeah. I'm still... Why is there so many loud people outside? What's going on? Is that coming through the mic, guys? All those loud cars? I don't know what's going on. The perks of living on a main road. What was I saying? So yeah, I definitely still think that we may get something for Fellowship for the 25th anniversary later in the year. I still think that is a possibility. What that is, I don't know though. But I think it's gonna happen. I know they did the made to order already, but I still feel like they could still do something, like release like a Fellowship of the Ring journal or something like that. And no, Josh, I don't mean high elves. Maybe like a new Fellowship or something like that. New Gandalf the Grey in plastic. So we don't have that. Well, that's really quick. On average, it takes about 3 to 4 working days to dispatch the items. Must be your fault that they're too busy packing your orders. Yeah, because I've had I order from them. I was like, at one point, I was like ordering from them like once a month. Because like, obviously, you got to get the mini of the month, right? If it's bold action related, I always get it. So last month I got the Paddy main one. This month it's in my basket. The Panzer General, whoever it is. He hasn't got a name. It's just a random guy. So yeah, you got to get the mini of the month, obviously. I think it'll be crazy if they didn't update a fellowship for the anniversary. Or at least do something. I know they did the made to order, but something more, come on. Ricky says, yeah, it's basically 80% ex-GW stuff. It's literally a 5-minute walk from the Warhammer world. Highly recommend it too, it's really good. Yeah, I mean, like, Alessio, who, like, does Bold Action. I don't know what the official name is of it. But, like, he literally was like, he literally wrote the Return of the King and the... I don't think he did Two Towers. I think he wrote Return of the King and the Blue Rulebook. The one rulebook to rule them all, which obviously didn't end up happening, but he wrote those ones. He was the he was in charge of the game for quite a while. I actually like a lot of Alessio's games. Like when he was with River Horse. I don't know if that's actually his company. But they made like a Terminator, like the Terminator like game, like around the Future War. I got that. That was a lot of fun. I've still got like a little bit of it. That was when Terminator Genesis came out. I'm pretty sure. That was a lot of fun. I used to play it every night when I was growing up. Reckon it'll be an updated version of the Quest of the Ring Bearer with fingers crossed new Plastic Fellowship. Yeah, that's what I reckon, Ricky. That's what I reckon. Fingers crossed anyway. It would make the most sense. I don't know, would they recall it again, the Quest of the Ring Bearer? Because what we've had no, I was going to say Hunt for Golem. No, we've had War of the Rohirrim. We've had Treachery of Golem. Is that what it was called? Now we've got the Scouring of the Westfold. Is that what it's called? The Burning of the Westfold. I think that's what it's called. So would you have one just called the Fellowship of the Ring, or would you have it called like the Quest of the Ring? Because, like, would it be just the Fellowship scenarios? Like, that was just in the Fellowship of the Ring? Or would it go through the entire Fellowship, like the Ring Bearer's journey? That's the thing. Demon Hunter says, new to MESBG this month, Money's Karga in Rohan armor. Would not surprise me in the slightest. Probably would make him tougher than Space Marines at the moment. Oh, he said it. He's controversial. He's making beef. Michael says, I'm really into American Civil War lately. Glory DVD about the first black regiment in American history, about the freed former slaves, and Gettysburg DVD. Awesome, Michael. I'm pretty sure Warlord actually does a American Civil War like epic game. I'm pretty sure. I think it's a Warlord. I might be wrong. The new mini of the month say female Soviet sniper looks bang. Wait, what? Did they just announce that, Ricky? I've got to go look at this. Let's have a look at this. Warlord. When did they announce this? I can't see anything. It's not even the new month yet. How they haven't announced anything yet? Not sure, unless you got inside info. I don't know, I can't see it. But yeah, if that is true, I'll definitely be getting that. I just looked on Instagram, Ricky. I couldn't see it. Is anyone doing any hobby while watching, guys? Let me know. Or it could be completely random. Bill's return journey to Tom Bombadil, recreate everyone's favorite pony as he navigates back dodging Wags and Bill Fernie. I'd actually dig that. At least it's something different. I'd get a new Bill. Love Bill. The journey of Bill. The quest of Bill. Quest of the Bill wearer. Turns out Bill is Eru in disguise. Annoyingly, no hobby, just eating and preparing for the last match of the season today. Should make up for that with some more hobby tomorrow. Awesome, Josh. Good luck with your match. Oh, it's in the newsletter, Ricky. Let's have a look. I want to see what this looks like. No, wrong one. Promotions. Warlord. No, wrong one. That's left items at checkout. I don't know. I don't have it, Ricky. Okay, you've sent it to the stream thread. Oh, that is... Okay, that is sick. You guys don't know. That's the new mini of the month from Warlord. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be picking her up. Wait, why do you have the newsletter and I don't? That's weird. Maybe it just hasn't arrived to my one yet. I'm just leveling my Warcraft characters like a maniac. I may or may not have an issue. We're gamers, we all have issues. Yeah, I'll definitely have to pick that one up, Ricky, for sure. For sure. Ow. She's not named, is she? I love the ones that are like named and like are actually oh, what do you call it? Like the ones that are like real, like sculpted after real people. So I just realized I'm 3 minutes delay on YouTube. Oh, bloody YouTube. Damn it, YouTube. So what have you missed, Ricky? If you're 3 minutes behind, what have you missed? Probably not much, just me yapping and waffling. Just waffling on. I mean, yeah, that's true, Ricky. I don't read all the newsletters. Maybe I should. Because if they start out by saying, "Oh, it's not bold action," it's like, "Oh, okay, I won't read this one." But maybe it's probably worth reading it, just in case. She looks sick though. It's a sick model. I bought so many of them, like when they did like a the advent calendar. Like every day they released like a new one, like it was like of like previous like they had them previously, but they like were out of production or anything. I got like, what was it, like 13 or 14 of them? It's kind of crazy. They're like previous like minis of the month or like special edition models. Rookie mistake low. Only takes a few seconds to scroll through. At least you know for next month. Yeah, true. Very true. I haven't got my newsletter yet though. Ugh. No, I have no way. They don't even have any bases, actually. This is going to be interesting. I got a lot of the Advent Calendar minis as well. Still haven't painted any. No, me either. But I've got them ready for when I need them. Try and heat it up the old-fashioned way with friction. That went flying somewhere. Oh, it wants to come. There it goes. I mean, we only have to really glue the horses together. There's not much else we can do. Phone's about to die. I'll rewatch later. Have a nice day, everyone. No worries, Michael. You too, my friend. I'll have to go soon anyway because I got to get up early tomorrow for work. So, unfortunately, I won't be live for too much longer. Live, I mean. Hopefully, I'll be alive for a bit longer. One horse. Remember, you can match the horses to get a third pose. Yeah, I know, Ricky. This batch, I'm just going to keep it simple. And just keep them as is. I wonder if you'll be able to do it with the new horses. Probably not, I reckon. But the fact that you'll be able to change the different riders for each horse, I think that's good enough. Oh, these guys do not want to go together. Oh. They do not want to sit together at all. Oh. Okay, okay, don't know what's going on here. Well, we know what we do now. Cut off the pegs. There we go, that was better. Josh says, hopefully on the next stream I can join on some hobby. Hopefully the riders will be coming out soon. I didn't recently build all the new Rohan warriors I had with How Many Suns. Awesome, Josh. Yeah, I hope they come out before 11th edition, so that would be in May, so next month. But they could also just delay them until July, after 11th edition. But who knows, in a few hours they might go up on the Sunday preview. Who knows? Who knows? Simple. Yeah, hopefully I'll find something to do next week as well, guys. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Okay, we got that one, that one. Okay. Don't know, I've got a funny feeling, but they could be announced tonight. They could be. They could be. We also have the UK Games Expo up next week. So, I don't think we'll get any news from there, but... I mean, 11th edition will be previewed there. I think it's only because if I did, they'd release my birthday weekend. Well, that'd be a nice present, wouldn't it, Ricky? That would be a very nice present indeed. But they are simple models, but they're so good. I know they're outdated, but I still think they look awesome. Also be a long weekend as it's a bank holiday. Perfect for building and painting, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's a long weekend for us now. It was Anzac Day yesterday, so for the first time ever they gave us the Monday off. But I'd have to work, obviously. It was the first year, I said this before, Ricky, before you came in, but it was the first year since I've been working that I've actually had Anzac Day off. And I just relaxed and did nothing. Everyone I knew was going out, going to the pub, getting pissed, playing 2-up, but I'm like, no, I'm just staying home. Too many people. I was gonna go to the dawn service, but I was like, it's way too. It's there was about 20,000 people expected where I was gonna go. I was like, I'm not gonna see anything, and I'm too tired. I just want to relax. But I'll I remember I pay my respects in my own way. Alrighty. I don't know what the bases are for them. So that's another guy. That's the other guy's problem. The gaps are a bit horrible, to be honest, but they'll do. I think they're definitely going to stand out. They're definitely going to stand out when with the new guys, I think. I know Adam said that they'll fit in along nicely, but I reckon they're going to stand out like a wet flannel. In my opinion, anyway. Nice. I'm quite lucky I get bank holidays off at work, and it's my birthday as well, perfect Star Wars day as well, so I can binge the new Darth Maul series, of course, if the new Rohan doesn't get released. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, one of my sister's birthday is on Star Wars Day. She loves that. May the 4th. Apparently the new series is the new Maul series is pretty good. I don't know. I'm completely out of Star Wars at the moment. I don't really care about it, to be honest, at the moment. There we go, guys. We have 6 horses. 6 riders. Probably still need to do a bit of cleanup. 6 shields. All done. Like I said, I probably still need some stuff because I can't see properly. Oh, there we go, guys. Been live for about 2 hours now. Unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow, so I do have to go. But it's good to be back, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not going to promise, but I am going to try. Dare or do not. There is no try. But I will endeavour to try and do more content for the channel as often as I can. So I will try and stream next week. Same time. Same place. And yeah, I'll try and get the second episode of the Battle Games series out as soon as possible. But thanks for sticking with me, guys. I appreciate you. We're slowly getting some Star Wars interest back, but for me it's mostly old music and games. Been watching a KOTOR playthrough. Yeah, fair enough, Demon Hunter. Are you excited for the new KOTOR? What was it? Was it 4 of the Old Republic? No, it's not. Dawn of the Old Republic? No. What's the new one that got announced like a couple months ago? It's not Dawn, it's not... Is it Rise? No. I don't remember. So one of you guys will know. Nicely done. I highly doubt the new ones will be that quick to assemble. No, that's what I was saying before. I doubt it at all. As long as they don't have faces or the helmets are in 2 pieces, I'll be happy. I mean, if that's, like I said before, if that's the pain that I've got to go through to get new sculpts, I'll gladly pay that price. It's just a little bit fiddly, nothing too bad, I guess. Good to have you back. Look forward to the next one. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you. I'm trying to think what that new game, the Star Wars game was. Something of the Old Republic. It's not Knights of the Old Republic. Is it? Rise? No. Fall? No. That's something else. I don't remember. You guys can look it up. Actually, you know what? It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna look it up. New KOTOR game. No, it's not Knights of the Old Republic. Fate of the Old Republic. There we go. Fate of the Old Republic is what I was thinking of. And if you feel like streaming something bolt action, I'd watch that too if that's motivating you more. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that on this channel though. Because, like, imagine coming to a Middle Earth channel and seeing bolt action. It's the only problem doing like specific a specific channel content wise. But yeah, well, I'll see. Once I get the other channel up and running, I might do it on there. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate yous. I will see you in the next one. Like I said, I'm gonna endeavor to get the next stream up next week. Same time, same place. Hopefully, I'll figure out what I'll be doing from then. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I'll try and be more active in the Discord as well, guys. But yeah. But thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, all, and I'll see you guys. Well, yeah, I already said that.